So could you tell me a little about yourself and what you do?
Sure. My name is Scott Walker. I am a ecologist for a company called ARCADIS. Essentially what I do is a lot of restoration and mitigation, meaning I take damaged wetlands and areas like that, and we create and redesign areas. We develop planting plans, we remove invasive species. In addition, we actually go to a lot of natural areas. We'll map the location of invasive species. We'll come up with eradication plans, which is basically designing what the best removal technique for that species is, whether it's herbicide, pull and remove, and then what you do with the waste plants.
Now, what do you do with the waste plants?
Well, some of them we mulch on site and use them for. Others are actually pulled and removed and disposed at an approved site where their seeds can't be redistributed.
Now, is that a problem when you remove them, the seeds?
Well, the seed stock is obviously one of your biggest problems. You know, when you start talking about like Chinese tallow, you have a lot of regrowth from the stumps. But another issue is that if you have the seed stock or the parent stock and it falls and it re-sprouts, then you have a whole new generation and you kind of got to start over. So a big concern is, even if you're doing it in your yard and stuff, and you're removing, Nandina is a good example, and you have all those red berries, each one of those berries could be a viable seed. And so you obviously don't want to remove your Nandina plants and leave the viable seeds there. It's a lot easier to pick up seeds than it is to remove rooted plants.
Yes, well, and now, this is an interesting question. If you had to pick a favorite invasive, or one that you like to destroy the most, what would it be?
I'd actually have to say Chinese tallow.
Oh, nice.
Only because I've dealt with it more, and so I have probably a stronger understanding. I do a lot of work in southeast Texas near Houston. I have a couple sites there that we do invasive control, and tallow is actually one of the monoculture ones that is coming in and replacing a lot of decent hardwoods that would typically be there. And so right now that's probably my least favorite invasive.
Well, thank you very much.
Sure, it's a pleasure.